Summer just began and there's a lot going on in my collection of orchids and Hoyas, and I'm going to show you everything in bloom right now and things I'm excited about. So let me walk you through the collection. So I have a lot of orchids in bloom. This is Catlia Egret. That's been in bloom for 5 weeks. It's amazing. I also wanted to show you this plant. A few of you guys were asking me about this, and this is Philodendron Pink Princess. I got it at a plant swap, so I got it for free as a cutting, and I recently repotted it. I think it's so pretty, so I just mixed it in with the rest of my orchids. It's a beautiful foliage plant. It's really nice, super easy to grow, and I really like it. It adds a nice touch of color to the whole collection. Now, this is one of those Richard Mueller hybrids. It has no fragrance to it, but it's very vigorous. It blooms several times a year. So it's a nice one to have, though I wish it were more fragrant. It has no fragrance at all, actually. I repotted a lot in my collection, including all of my Vandas. This entire shelf is completely done. And later today, I'm going to get to the rest of my collection. But I'm very happy. I got so much done already. This is Phelinopsis Sogo Relics. This one smells like grapes. It's a good one. And I have my Phelinopsis schilleriana. It has a spike, so I'm really excited about that. This one is Phelinopsis Apricot Glow. This is a very, very beautiful orchid. I think it's one of my most beautiful Phelinopsis, actually. It's so pretty. It also has a keiki that I never took off that's blooming, so I got to remove that when it's done. It's so, so, so pretty. No fragrance on this one, but it's just gorgeous. Like, look at the colors. It's a very pretty compact phal. This is Brassavola nodosa. I got this for my birthday a year and a half ago, and these grow really well. They grow very easily, highly fragrant. It's a good one, and it's blooming again. I have a lot of my phals here. I repotted all of these. And yeah, I'm really happy. I got a lot done. Now I'm really excited for this one. This one's Encyclia Guatam. I had it in my collection for, oh my gosh, 4 years. I got it as a very small seedling, and now it's finally blooming. And I'm finding that this is the year that the seedlings I got right around the pandemic are starting to bloom, which is amazing. So you're going to see a couple of others that are blooming for me for the very first time. And this one is so nice. So what I like the most about it is that it has a beautiful fragrance. It reminds me of sugar cookies and maybe like a biscotti, like with a little bit of anise. So it's very sweet, very syrupy, and the flowers are nice and delicate. This is my first Encyclia ever to bloom for me. If you guys are interested in an Encyclia care video, let me know down below. They grow like Catlias. You treat them just as well, but I find that they can be a little bit finicky if you disturb the roots. And I have 4 or 5 of these. I have an Encyclia Cindy that I unfortunately killed, but I also have an Encyclia alata, Encyclia Steinbachii, and another one not coming to my mind aside from this one, but I want to grow more of these. They have these nice bulbs and these really, really long flower spikes. They can give you lots of flowers, so I'm looking forward to my others blooming hopefully this year, and I'm really happy with it. It's so pretty. Okay, moving on. Like I said, I repotted those 2 shelves, and I'm going to get to this shelf this weekend, so I'm going to get it done. This is Hoya Cronana. This one has a very strong fragrance. I could actually smell it outside of this room. It smells like Chanel No. 5 perfume. It's really good. Not everybody likes it because it's so strong, but I don't mind at all. This is Hoya Mathilde. In general, my Hoyas are pushing out lots of tendrils, lots of vines. They're starting to bloom. So I'm going to take care of trellising them over the weekend because there's a lot going on here. You could see, like, this is, I just have so many. They're growing so much. My Hoya Sunrise is all over the place. They're tangled in here. I'm going to take care of it tomorrow. I'm going to organize them. I'm going to re-trellis them. But guys, I repotted this Hoya retusa. It was in leca and I moved it to soil. And within 2 weeks, it was growing through the pot. Hoyas are just so vigorous. And I find them a lot easier to grow than orchids because they just take to whatever you put them in generally pretty well. The only issue is that they're mealybug magnets. Now this is Hoya Weyerii. I moved them from Leca to this mixture because I want to put them in my windowsills and I didn't want it to be so heavy, full of water and fungus gnats. So I'm going to slowly be moving my Hoyas into that sort of setup. Now I have this one in bloom, which is BLC Memoria Vern Block. That one blooms very often. It changes color from this like peachy color to yellow as it fades. It's so nice. That's Brassivola Little Stars back there. It started blooming and it hasn't stopped all year. It's a good one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that repot. It's just completely massive, but I'll get to it soon. This is Dendrobium New Hope Mini, which was in bloom last month. And guys, this was a first time bloomer. It's fading now, but let me show you what it looked like in its full glory. So this is an unregistered hybrid. And I found it so, so beautiful. It's a gorgeous cerulean, and it changed color on me in the most beautiful way. So it started this like light lilac color, and I'm going to show you pictures at the end, but it just improved and got darker over time. It has this subtle spotting, which is very beautiful. It had a nice, like, kind of like, not lavender, but this like clean linen sort of fragrance. It was like a floral, maybe like a little bit of lilac. I don't know if it's the color that's influencing my nose on that one, but it was really nice, really clean. First time it bloomed, and it gave me what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. So I look forward to future blooms. I've had this one for maybe 3 years, I believe, 2 or 3. So it didn't take that long. This one's from SVO. And let me show you the color change after like a few days. So this is what it looked like when it first bloomed, and it just changed color really nicely. It started darkening, and it's just such a pretty one. Let me show you another one. So everything that I'm growing lately that I had as a seedling is starting to bloom, including that one back there. That's Catlia Green Sleeves. You can see it started opening up. And guys, this morning it finally opened, and let me show you a little preview of this one. So this one is a 75% Catlia Guatam, and it has this huge growth on it. And oh my gosh, guys, I think this is going to be one of my larger Catlia orchids. Guatam is a huge one, and this one pushed out a very tall growth, and I knew it was going to bloom. And it's one of those that I had for 4 years. I had it as a seedling, and now it's starting to bloom, so I'm very happy with it. The next one bloomed last month, and it's blooming again. This one's Patinera Martha Clark. It's a pretty one, no fragrance, but a very pretty flower. I do like it. And guys, let me show you some of my thorns. So down here, I have to repot this, all of it. These are all plants that are mostly still in semi-hydro. Zoe has eaten through a lot of them, and I've neglected them a bit, but I will take care of them next week. I'm really excited about my Monurara Millennium Magic Witchcraft. It did not bloom last year, and it wasn't looking so good, but now it's pushing out 2 new growths. So I'm going to be repotting it tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to growing it this season. I didn't water it enough last year, so it didn't bloom. It pushed out these tiny growths on me. I didn't do a good job, but I will do a much better job this year. Catasetums are not hard to grow. They just require a lot of fertilizer and a lot of constant watering. I didn't do that last year, but look at the blooms. This is definitely worth it, and it has a very strong fragrance. So I'm going to make sure that I get it to bloom this year, and I will do a good job with it this time. This is another unregistered hybrid that bloomed for me for the month, and you know, I think it's really pretty. It's got a beautiful flower, wonderful fragrance. This one smells like Satsuma, very citrusy, more citrusy than floral. But I was a little disappointed with it because the blooms only lasted about a week. And, you know, these orchids, they take up a lot of space, and we grow them because of the blooms, right? And when an orchid doesn't really last that long, it's kind of disappointing. For my Catlias, I really like to see them bloom at least 3 weeks. But this one, it's the second time that the blooms didn't last very long. It is very pretty, but it was unfortunate that it was so short-lived. But it's a really nice one. Fragrance, very nice. Just 1 week of blooms made me a little sad. Anyhow, let me show you some of my my Hoyas again. So this one is Hoya Carnosa. I have this in my bedroom, and it pushed out so many peduncles this time around, maybe 5 or 6. I have it next to my bed, and when I sleep at night, I could smell it. Now, some people say it smells like Tootsie Rolls. I could definitely see that. For me, it smells like grapes. And when I would go to sleep every night, I would smell it very strongly. So it's that time of year that Hoyas start blooming a lot. And I have so many that haven't bloomed yet, but I know that I'm going to get some first-time bloomers this year, and I'm going to share that with you all. So I'm doing a much better job showcasing my orchids in bloom in my living room. So I moved this Catlia Facelis over here, and we'll end this video with this one. So I repotted it about 1.5 years ago and divided it. I got this as a little seedling at the Tamiami Orchid Festival in 2021, and 4 years later, it blooms multiple times a year. It's highly fragrant. It reminds me a little bit of my Catlia Hamana Egret and Patanera Hawaiian Charisma, in that it's like kind of rosy with cinnamon, but it also has like a citrus note. It is very pretty, and I love that pink on the lip. It's such a really nice one, and given that it's a primary hybrid, I think it's such a treat that it blooms so often. Anyhow, guys, let me know which one is your favorite, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, everyone.